Minneapolis Community College. The Men's Community College Conference State Tournament, and it's the championship semifinals. Starting for Bethany Lutheren, the Vikings, point guard, 6-foot sophomore, number 21, James Powell. Kevin Kakacek is the other guard. That's K-A-K-A-C-E-K, number 35, 6-foot freshman. And they have 3 post players. Curtis Wilson, 6'8 freshman, number 42. Tim Merced, number 45, a 6'6 freshman. And Seth Breitkreitz, number 52, a 6'9 sophomore. For the Spartans, Tom Chapman, 6'4 freshman, at a wing spot, number 11. 5'11 freshman Chris Fernholtz, number 15, at a guard. Jason Retzlaff, 6'3 freshman, number 33, the point guard. And the post players are Jim Schliemann. And Bethany shot 46.2% of their shots. They did win the rebounding war, 44-36, against their first-round opponent last night, Central Lakes. We're ready to roll. These two teams have played once before this year. Spartans won it. 3-pointer by Tom Chapman at the buzzer by 1 point down at Bethany in Mankato. And Bethany wins a tip. Powell passes off on the far side to Kakacek. His pass to the top of the key to Merced. Returns it to Kakacek beyond the 3-point arc. Bounce pass inside to Breitkreitz. His shot hits the side of the backboard. Gets a rebound. Kicks it out to James Powell. Top of the key to Kakacek. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Top of the key, Powell. He'll shoot the 3 from there. That's off the heel and boarded by Schliemann underneath. Schliemann will give the ball to Jason Retzlaff. And the Spartans have their first possession of this championship semifinal game. Retzlaff to Schliemann. Free throw line shot is open and it's off the rim. Hernandez, the offensive board, the putback for 2. Who gets the first 2 of this game? The Spartans have the lead. Up the floor, behind the defense, and mishandling the basketball. Merced, now he picks it up, turns and banks it in. Merced ties the game at 2. Spartans got burned on the pass up the length of the floor. Jason Retzlaff working the dribble, driving left side of the lane, giving to Chapman beyond the 3-point arc. Chapman, couple of dribbles. He hit his shots last night from the field anyway, did not hit his free throws. Here's Hernandez off the feed from Retzlaff in traffic, has it knocked loose, turns, shoots from 14, no good, and it's boarded inside by Curtis Wilson to Powell beyond the 3-point arc. Right side to Curtis Wilson. Pitches it up the lane on the drive. The layup won't drop to Breitkreitz. Spartans rebound with Schliemann again. Here's Retzlaff up the right side. The long 3. Yes! Oh, Jason Retzlaff was a good 5 feet behind the 3-point arc when he nailed that one. Spartans. All left side against Fernholtz. Top of the key, the pass taken by Kakacek. Right side to Curtis Wilson. Wilson takes a dribble. Good contingency of Spartan fans here. You can hear them to the side of us, I'm sure. Curtis Wilson being guarded by Schliemann. Takes it in toward the lane. Wilson into the paint. Turns, shoots, and hits. 5-4. Nice basket by Curtis Wilson, the 6'8 freshman for Mankato Bethany. Spartans fired up the floor. Fernholtz off the pass for 2. In and out. Boarded by Kakacek. The outlet pass to James Powell. Into the front court against Fernholtz. Powell works the dribble. Top of the key. 5-4. Spartans by a point. Retzlaff with a 3-pointer. Hernandez with a 2-point basket. Right side Powell. Now to the free throw line. Back beyond the 3-point arc. Kakacek with a shot that won't drop in. Schliemann's on the board again. That's 3 defensive boards already for Schliemann. Retzlaff lobbing it inside. Hernandez left side of the hoop for 2. With Jason the assist through the hoop, and the Spartans are up by 3 at 7-4. 3 minutes into this opening half. Rainy River will play Worthington in the other championship semifinal tonight. Merced with the basketball. Curtis Wilson, right side, now up high. Breitkreitz guns it into the lane. Merced turning on Hernandez, high off the glass for 2. Good job by Tim Merced. Hernandez last night had 4 blocks. Pass into the lane. Here's Hernandez driving into the lane and the loose ball, and it will come back into the backcourt, and the Spartans will have the game's first turnover. Last touch by the Spartans by Lou Hernandez. With 16:40 remaining in the opening half, the ball belongs to the Vikings of Mankato Bethany. And they'll throw it in the front court. First turnover of the game. The game has been tied at 2. It's the only tie No lead changes. Spartans had the first basket. Bethany tied him, then Retzlaff hit the three to give the Spartans a 3-point lead. They have not trailed. Wilson with a bounce pass, trying to get it to Merced, and he couldn't handle it, and there's the first turnover for Bethany Lutheren. Spartans get the ball, facing some soft full-court zone pressure. To Retzlaff. Ball knocked away by Powell. He's quick, picks it up in the corner. Spartans have their second turnover. Right side, Merced pass into the lane. Retzlaff trying to save it. Now Merced gets a piece of it. It goes out of bounds off Schliemann. And it will be Bethany Lutheren throwing it in from underneath. With 16:15 to go in the opening half. Spartans lead 7-6. Ball will be put in play by James Powell. They'll spread it out around the lane on the inbounds pass. Powell looks to pass it in from underneath now. Spartans up by a point. Powell's pass, finally, they won the 5 count but didn't get it. Blocked by Chapman. The offensive rebound, though, off the block. And a basket for Tim Merced, who has 6 of the 8 points for Bethany Lutheren. And the Vikings have their first lead of the ball game 4 minutes into it. 8-7 is the score. Retzlaff, far sideline, gives to Fernholtz beyond the 3-point arc. Returns it to Jason, bluffs the shot, moves in, and is fouled at the free throw line. And that foul on James Powell is the first of the game. Spartans will throw it in from across the floor. It came on the drive. Jason was not shooting. 8-7 Bethany. Chapman will pass it into Fernholtz, and the Spartans will set it up. Fernholtz handling the ball up high. Here's Retzlaff in the corner. Jason driving toward the lane, leaning in, forcing the shot, missed it, and on the rebound, it's picked up by Powell. Powell spinning away from Chapman, and the double team pressure applied by Schliemann. Now he gets the ball back from Seth Breitbreitz, and will set it at the point. Spartans play man-to-man on their half-court defense. The three-pointer's open for Kakacik. It's off, and Schliemann battles for the board, knocks it out of bounds. Knocks off Curtis Wilson. No, now they're saying it went off Schliemann. It went off Schliemann and out of bounds. Kakacik puts it in play to James Powell. 15-15 remaining in the first half. Left side to Kakacik. We've got Breitbreitz posting up high. Here's a three by James Powell. That's off. Offensive rebound by Merced. They'll keep it in the offensive end. Back to Powell. Powell entering it down low. Breitbreitz. Chapman out on him. Breitbreitz misses. Schliemann going after the rebound. They've got a foul on Bethany Lutheren, and it's going to be against Kevin Kakacik. His first personal, and that's team foul number 2 against Mankato Bethany. Under 15 minutes to play in the opening half. Bethany leading Fergus Falls 8-7. Spartans against some full court pressure. Retzlaff stops the dribble, gives to Fernholtz, lobs it back over to Jason Retzlaff. At midcourt, Jason steps into the front court, passes off to Fernholtz. Now Fernholtz setting left side of the corner. Schliemann is there. Schliemann walked. Yeah, he walked. Picked it up the quick before he passed it. And the Spartans have their third turnover, and with 14:40 left in the half, Mankato Bethany up by a point as they walk the ball out of the backcourt with James Powell. Powell into the front court. They're running the double high post with Merced and Breitbreitz up high. The pass into Merced now, driving on Hernandez. The shot over Lou, and it's good. And Tim Merced has 8 of Bethany's 10 points, and they lead it by 3, 10-7. Each team has had a 3-point lead. Fernholtz against pressure in the backcourt. Over the line to Jason Retzlaff. Bluffs the 3. Now gives to Fernholtz. Fernholtz to the free throw line area. He'll pop it from there, and it's good. Fernholtz makes it a 10-9 game, and he has his first basket of the ball game. Fernholtz averaging 11 points per game. Back at the other end, a miss inside by Kakacik, and another board for Schliemann. Here comes Jason Retzlaff. He'll shoot the long 3. It's off the heel hard, and boarded on the wing by Kakacik. Here's James Powell. Bethany leading by 1. There's a pass inside and behind the defense. Merced is Merced going to the free throw line. And it's Schliemann picking up the personal foul for Hernandez. Who is it? Lou. Lou gets his first foul. Team foul number 1. 2-shot foul. Tim Merced going to the line. He has 8 points. And Bethany has only 10 total. And Bethany Lutheran's making some substitutions here. Troy McEwen's, a 6'2 freshman, is in, number 44. Wilson stays in, Powell stays in. And the other new player in the lineup is Mitch Stewie, number 51. Merced has 9 points already as he hits the free throw, and he can get into double figures early with this one. In and out, and boarded by Gary Shumperlin, who came in at that stoppage of play, as did Trevor Marole. Shumperlin and Marole in. Schliemann goes out, as does Fernholz. Retzlaff right side, in for Hernandez, behind Wilson. He walked. Another travel. That's 4 turnovers for the Spartans. So Bethany Lutheren now gets the basketball, leading by 2, 11-9, with 13 and a half minutes to play in this first half. Seamus Powell will walk it out of the backcourt, set the offense against the Spartan man-to-man defense. Left side of the floor now. Powell being guarded by Marole. Passes it off, gets a return pass from Mitch Stewie. Now Stewie has it again, stops the dribble, top of the key, shot by McEwen's off the glass on the 3, no good. Marole with the rebound. Here comes Jason Retzlaff. Jason has that open 3 look again, it's off the front of the rim, and Hernandez gets a push-down foul underneath. He has his second personal, and that's the second team foul against the Spartans. It's 11-9, Bethany up by 2 with under 13 minutes to play in this opening half from Minneapolis Community College. This is the championship round of the Minnesota Community College Conference Men's State Tournament, semifinal action. Dan Huberty getting ready to come in, getting some instructions from assistant coach Rick Oden. Lou with 2 fouls, I'm sure, will be coming out. McEwen's penetrating, dishing. Stewie gives it back to Powell at the top of the key. A motion in their offense. Marole is guarding Powell. The pass off on the left side to Curtis Wilson. Looks back to McEwen's. Chapman knocked it away, but McEwen's recovers it. 5 on the shot clock. McEwen's on the drive, knocks Hernandez down. There's no call there. And Jason Retzlaff comes away with the ball as it was knocked loose by the contact. Jason Retzlaff, right side on the dribble. 12:15 to go, first half. Here's Marole to Shumperlin. Lobs it in for Hernandez. There's a push by Wilson that they get away with. And a steal inside by Wilson. A push on the back that time of Hernandez. Here's Powell up the lane, and Lou says to get him out of here as he knocks into the corner. Big block by the big guy from Northfield, the Spartan captain. 2 personal fouls, playing with a little intensity there as he comes out now. And Dan Huberty will replace him in the lineup. So it's Huberty, Shumperlin, Chapman, Retzlaff, and Marole. Right side of the corner, Powell. Takes a dribble, back to the top of the key. Gets it back on the wing. Powell kicks it to the top, free throw line area. Now Stewie will shoot the 3. That's off the heel. And on the board, it's pulled down by the Vikings, but we've got a walk-on Merced. And Bethany Lutheren has their 3rd turnover. 11:45 to play in the first half. The Spartans trail by 2. Fernholz is back in. Schliemann returns. Retzlaff and Shumperlin come out. So the Spartans have Huberty and Chapman, Marole, Fernholz, and Schliemann on the floor. Spartans down by 2, in possession of the ball. Up the right side, Schliemann takes the pass from Fernholz and gives it back to him as the Spartans will set it up. Looks to Marole, left side to Schliemann, baseline, trying to penetrate on Merced, kicks it through the lane, it's tipped away and out of bounds off Mankato Bethany. Spartans will pass it in from across the way. Good crowd of Fergus fans here again tonight. We had a good crowd last night, or yesterday afternoon, I should say. Fernholz on the wing to Tom Chapman up high. Chapman, 20 points yesterday. There's Fernholz giving it back to Chapman, right side, to the top to Schliemann. He's very patient against the man-to-man. Shot clock under 5. Chapman into the lane, and he gets the bounce and drops through, and he is fouled. And Tom Chapman has his first 2 points of the ball game. And we've got a foul on Mankato Bethany. It is their 3rd team foul. And the foul is going to be called against Troy McEwen's. That will be his first. Team foul number 3. Bright is back in. And Curtis Wilson will get a rest. Game is tied now at 11. This is the 2nd time tonight that it has been tied. And Chapman will try to break the tie, and he does. Tommy only hit 2 out of 9 free throws yesterday, but he made that first one count tonight. 12-11. Spartans get the lead back with 11 minutes left in the first half. James Powell loses the control of the ball, then gets it back. Now Powell at the top of the key. Guns it into Merced, passes into the lane. Huberty anticipating, drawing the foul after stealing the ball. And the foul is on Merced, and that is his first. And it's team foul number 4. And Huberty playing with a little bit of intensity as well. battling for that loose basketball. You get the sense, talking to people on both sides here and also with people who are neutral outside of these two teams, that this is going to be an intense battle tonight. Chapman, baseline penetration, comes up on the other side and misses off the glass. Now at the other end, the layup is good by McEwens. That was a very athletic play by Troy McEwens as he gives the lead back to Bethany at 13-12. Spartans with Chris Fernholtz handling the basketball. Left side to Chapman on the wing. Huberty posting down low. Pass across for Marole. Now to Fernholtz, three-point area. Drops it inside. Schliemann uses a glass and hits it. Schliemann has two. All five of the Spartan starters are now in the book. And it's 14-13. Spartans, a three-pointer won't go for Bethany. Fernholtz, the defensive board. Here come the Spartans out of the backcourt. Fernholtz handling it. Stopping, looking to the baseline to Chapman. Tom comes around the perimeter now, working the dribble. Feeding to Schliemann, back to Fernholtz. We are past the midway point of this opening half. Under 10 minutes left. Lob pass, Schliemann from Huberty, off the glass, no good. Tipped up off the glass again, and grabbed by Breitkreitz, and now a foul on Schliemann as he tried to come up with a steal. Schliemann has his first personal. Team foul number 3 against the Spartans. Tom Chapman will come out. Jason Retzlaff is in. And Bethany will make a substitution. Tychikius Turner. Tychikius. They call him Cheeks. So Cheeks Turner is into the ball game. 9:40 left in the first half. 14-13. Spartans lead it by 1. We've already seen 4 lead changes and 2 ties. Free throw line area. Stewie passing it off to Turner. Inside to Breitkreitz. Huberty knocks it away. He's on the back. He gets a foul. Huberty with his first team foul number 4. So each team now with 4 team fouls. We have 9:27 left in the half. Curtis Wilson is coming in, and Merseth will leave. Bethany will pass it in from underneath with Troy McEwens doing the honors. Breitkreitz in the corner. Back to Stewie around the perimeter. Stewie to the corner. Here's a three-pointer on the way. No good. Offensive rebound. Shot won't drop for Wilson. Schliemann is on the defensive board. Schlieman's got 5 or 6 boards now. Here's Jason Retzlaff into the front court. Gets a screen from Schliemann. Retzlaff looks across to Fernholtz. Chris will shoot the long 3. That's an air ball picked up by Marole. Saves it, but it is picked off by Bethany Lutheren. Up the left sideline. Baseline penetration. We've got a charge. And a charge against Tychikius Turner as he knocked Retzlaff over. 5 team fouls and 4 turnovers for Mankato Bethany. Lou Hernandez back in. Dan Huberty comes out. 8 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the opening half. 14-13 Spartans in a low-scoring first half of play. Jason Retzlaff met at midcourt by Tychikius Turner. Takes it right side, penetrating baseline, lets it fly from the baseline, no good, and it's boarded by Curtis Wilson. The pass right side to Troy McEwens. McEwens into the front court, right side of the floor, beyond the three-point arc, guarded by Retzlaff, looks to the top, Breitkreitz is there, Hernandez out on him. Now he returns it, right side to McEwens, now the top of the key, and Curtis Wilson with a 3 baked in. The big guy, the 6'8" freshman, getting that three-pointer, banking it off the glass and through, and it's 16-14, Bethany by 2. Hernandez at the top of the key. Over to Retzlaff on the left side of the floor, over to Marole now. Marole bluffs the 3, returns it to Jason Retzlaff, driving, side of the lane. Leading in, using the glass, missing the bank shot, tipped away by Bethany. Retzlaff went for the steal, didn't get it. Here's McEwens, right side pull-up jumper over Fernholtz, good by Troy McEwens. And the Spartans trail by 4. 18-14, biggest lead of the ball game. 7:45 remaining first half. Hernandez is going to be fouled by Breitkreitz. That's his first, and it's team foul number 6 against Mankato Bethany. Spartans will throw it in on the offensive end. Jameis Powell coming back into the ball game. Also, Kevin Kukacek returns to the lineup. Mitch Stewie and Troy McEwens will both come out. Spartans will pass it in. Retzlaff looking, having trouble. Now he finds Hernandez. Down to Retzlaff in the corner. Lob pass to Schliemann. Inside baseline back shot. Good. Schliemann has 4. Spartans pull it. Right side. Curtis. There's the Turner. Back to the top. Breitkreitz has it. Gives to James Powell. Left side to Kakacic, enters to Bright. Good anticipation by Retzlaff, who bats it away, comes up with a steal. That's 5 Bethany Lutheren turnovers. Retzlaff, right side, trying to get it into Schliemann. It's broken up by Curtis Wilson. And the Spartans will pass it in from underneath. Tom Chapman comes in. Trevor Moreau will leave. 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in this opening half. It's 18-16. Mankato Bethany with the lead. Retzlaff out to Schliemann. Finds Chapman on the wing. Moves baseline. Chapman misses the shot, but he's blocked off at the baseline by Kakacic, who will get the foul, and that is his second personal. And Tom Chapman will go to the line. Chapman has 3 points. It's 7:10 remaining in this first half. It's 18-16, Bethany by a basket, and Chapman with 3 points, stepping to the line to shoot 2, and he hits the free throw. 1 point ball game. Chapman for the tie now.
9 of 11 from the field.
Shooting real well from the free throw line yesterday. 2 out of 9, but he's perfect on 3 here tonight, and we're tied at 18. Third tie in the ball game. Outside, Kakacic, the bank shot, dropped about halfway down and then came out. Schliemann with yet another board. Here's Retzlaff penetrating, stopping, dishing to Chapman, looks inside to Hernandez, turns into the lane, stripped of the ball, loose ball, Bright recovers. Outlet pass up the far side, they work it to the middle. James Powell lost the handle on it. Retzlaff comes away with it. Back-to-back turnovers. Jason against Powell, takes it out of the backcourt. Retzlaff free throw line area. Looking for help, finds Gernholz. Top of the key, 6:40 to go. Retzlaff pitches it inside to Hernandez, turns, shoots, and it's good. Lou Hernandez has a half dozen. He's the high point man of the ball game for the Spartans. Tim Merseth with 9 for Mankato Bethany, but he hasn't scored in a while. He's coming off the bench now as we speak. He's going to report back in at the next stoppage of play. 20-18. The drive at the baseline. We've got a charge against Mankato Bethany. The basket counts. And the foul is on Tychikius Turner, his second. Spartans can't believe the basket count. Averages 16 points and 10 rebounds a game on the season. 6:12 to go in this first half, all even at 20. And the free throw is off the side of the rim, no good. Boarded by Troy McEwens. First miss for the Spartans on 4 foul shots. Here's James Powell over the line. Sets it left side to Curtis Wilson. Wilson guarded by Schliemann. Under 6 minutes to play, first half. Wilson around the perimeter, bounce pass into Merseth, going in on Hernandez, can't get around him, drops it inside to Wilson for 2. Good penetration by Curtis Wilson, who has 7 points, and the lead is 22-20. 7 lead changes and 4 ties. In this first half, Tom Chapman beyond the 3-point arc to Schliemann, left side Retzlaff, baseline penetration opens up and Jason hits it. Jason Retzlaff with 5 and the Spartans tie the game at 22. Right side of the floor, shot on the way and no good by McEwens, but he is fouled and he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and that is the 5th team foul against the Spartans. Tom Chapman guilty of his first personal. Gary Shumperlin back in. Trevor Moreau reports back into the lineup. Schliemann and Retzlaff come out. And here's Troy McEwens on the free throw line to shoot 2. Tied up at 22. McEwens will try to break the tie. McEwens is a 6'2 freshman. Vikings won last night 79-69 over Central Lakes of Brainerd. Spartans winning 87-66 over Ridgewater Community College of Wilmer. The free throw does not drop for McEwens. So Troy McEwens will shoot again. He has 4 points. Second free throw attempt to break the tie, and it is no good again. Shumperlin had it, couldn't grab it. Curtis Wilson inside, misses the bank shot. He's got a foul called on Shumperlin. It's only the 6th team foul, so Bethany will throw the ball in from underneath. And Shumperlin will have his first foul. Team foul number 6. James Powell will pass it in from underneath with 5:17 to play, first half, all even at 22. The cheekiest Turner, left side pass to Powell, baseline leaning toward the hoop, misses the shot. We've got a rebounding foul coming on Merseth, and that's going to be his second, and it will result in the 1-and-1. He got into some foul trouble, had a few rebounds. Didn't take, well, it took one shot. Had 3 boards. Shumperlin from the free throw line with the front end of the 1-and-1. It's off the rim, no good, and boarded by Merced. Outward pass up the right sideline. 5 minutes to play, first half. McEwens has the basketball, sets it at the top to Merced, over to Powell, driving. Left side, cut off by Shumperlin, back out to McEwens. Over to Powell. Powell against Chapman, goes baseline, can't get around him, back out. Top of the key. In the hands of McEwens once again. Fernholtz on him. Right side Powell cuts in. Free throw line area. Lets it fly. No good. Shumperlin, the weak side rebound, and now the roll. On the outlet. Pushes off the floor to Fernholtz. Fernholtz in for Hernandez to the hole. The jam is there. With Fernholtz the assist. And Lou Hernandez has 8 points. The Spartans are ahead 24-22. Mankato Bethany will send Seth Brightprice back in the lineup. Merced will come out. And with 4:32 remaining in the first half, the Spartans lead it by 2 points. Over the line, James Powell. Powell against Fernholtz, left side of the floor. It's a dribble. Pass comes up high to Curtis Wilson. Driving on Shumperlin. We've got a block called on Shumperlin. He'll pick up his second, and that'll put the bonus on. And we'll see free throws. Curtis Wilson, the 1-and-1. Wilson has 7 points. Merced with 9. They are the 2 leaders. And now Wilson will shoot the 1-and-1. Jason Retzlaff getting ready to report back in. Free throw good. Wilson will shoot another. That's 8 points for Curtis Wilson. 24-23, Spartans by 1. And now for the tie. Shot on the way, off the heel, boarded by Chapman. He went up and took that one right away from James Powell. Jason Retzlaff walks it into the front court, right side to Trevor Marole. Looks to Hernandez. We've got a foul coming on Hernandez, and that'll be his 3rd. So Lou guilty of his 3rd personal, trying to break free from the defender. 24-23, Spartans by 1. James Powell has not scored yet, but he's at the line shooting the 1-and-1 here. Schlieman's going to come back in for Hernandez. The shot is good. Hernandez with 3 fouls, and the Spartans don't like the sound of that, I'm sure. Gary Shumperlin's got 2. And you've got Kikachik, Merced, and Tychius Kerner, each with 2 fouls for Bethany Lutheren. Powell ties the game at 24 as he hits that first free throw, and now he'll try to break the tie, and he does. 25-24. We have had 9 lead changes to go along with 6 ties in this opening half. We have under 4 minutes to play in the half. Jason Retzlaff working the dribble. Double team to the backcourt. Shumperlin gives it back to Jason. Drives right side. 15 feet out. Looks to Shumperlin. Guns it up the lane. Schliemann turns and uses the glass and gets the lead back in the Spartans' hands at 26-25. Schliemann now with a half dozen. 3:40 to play, first half. James Powell into the corner with a pass to Curtis Wilson. Back to Powell. Looks to Troy McEwens at the top of the key. Comes right side with it to Stewie. And a bounce pass inside, stolen away. That's 7 turnovers up the floor. Chapman behind the defense, and it's showtime for Tom Chapman with the jam on that fast break. And it's 28-25. Spartans on top by 3. 3:10 to go, first half. Stewie right side of the floor. On the key. Ewens gives it back to Stewie. Work on the dribble on the wing with under 3 minutes to play, first half. James Powell at the top. The 3 on the way. He ties the score at 28. First field goal of the game for James Powell, and it's a big one. Retzlaff to Trevor Marole. Marole one dribble in back to Jason. The ball was tipped by Powell, but Retzlaff gets it back. Spins away from Powell. Driving, dishing. Schliemann hits, but we've got a foul on the drive before the pass, so the shot will not count. Jason Retzlaff will shoot 2. And that foul is called against Troy McEwens, his second. So here's Jason Retzlaff shooting 2. He has 5 points tonight. Jason had a 23-point performance, 16 of which came in the first half. in yesterday's opener. 2:40 left in this first half of play. Bethany and Fergus Falls all even at 28. Jason Retzlaff shooting and missing. Well, Jason's an outstanding foul shooter. He told me the thing that makes him the most mad is when he misses free throws. Second one's good. He doesn't miss many. 6 points for Retzlaff, 29-28. Spartans get the lead back by a point with 2.5 minutes to play in the opening half. Bounce pass to Breitkreitz. Through the lane, Curtis Wilson in the corner, back out to the top of the key. Here's Jameis Powell. Powell looking left side, gets the ball to Kikacek. Top of the key, Kikacek returns it to Powell. The three on the way. He hits the three. We don't want Jameis Powell heating up on you. Coach Retzlaff talked about that on the pregame. He missed his first 2 or 3 shots, but he's hit his last 2 threes, and it's 31-29 Bethany. Retzlaff to Trevor Merole. Gets back to Schliemann. Gives it to Jason on the wing. Jason baseline, leaning in, lets it go. Doesn't drop for him. Tipped by Schumperlin, grabbed by Schliemann. Turnaround bank shot, ties it up. Schliemann's got 8. 31-31 with a minute 45 to go in this first half. Across the floor, McEwen's driving on Chapman. Help from Schumperlin, and he's fouled. And Schumperlin will shoot 2. Or Schumperlin will get the foul. McEwen's will shoot 2. So Schumperlin has 3 fouls now, along with Lou Hernandez, and I would guess we'll see Dan Huberty come off the bench here. Minute 40 to go in this opening half. It's 31 apiece with McEwen's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. McEwen's has 4 points. He is 0 for 2 at the line. Here is the free throw by McEwen's. It's good. 5 points for Troy McEwen's, 32-31 now. Bethany gets the lead back by a point. Second free throw for McEwen's. It's on the way, and it's good. So it's a 2-point lead now for Mankato Bethany at 33-31. With a minute 35 remaining in the first half. Retzlaff to Tom Chapman. Chapman near the baseline. Passing off to Schliemann, and he's rejected. We've got a foul. A foul on Kikacek. We'll put Schliemann on the line. So Kikacek guilty of his 3rd foul. Spartans have Hernandez and Schumperlin with 3 fouls. Kikacek has 3 for Mankato Bethany. Merole will come out. Chris Fernholz is in at that guard spot. And Jim Schliemann is on the free throw line. He is 0 for 1 on the line, and he has points so far in this game. 2-shot foul. Dan Huberty ready to come in.
Dan Huberty will
Schliemann's shot is no good. Spartans have hit 4 of 7 from the line. Schumperlin comes out. Stewie returns. Kikacek comes out. Both he and Schumperlin, who are leaving the game, have 3 personal fouls. A minute 28 remaining. Bethany by 2 points. We are late in the first half of this game, and Schliemann makes it a 1-point ball game with his 9th point of the night. Into the front court, Jameis Powell being guarded by Fernholz. Right side pass on the wing to McEwen's. He's picked up by Chapman. Across the floor, Stewie, free throw line area, in and out, boarded by Schliemann again. Schliemann's got to be right there on rebounds, right at double figures. We'll get the halftime stats here, and they do a great job with the printout on stats here at Minneapolis. Retzlaff with the bomb from 3-point range gives the lead back to the Spartans. That is our 12th lead change. Jason has 9 points. It's 35-33 with under a minute to play in the half. McEwen's driving left side of the lane, dishing it back out. The 3 is open. It's off the side of the rim and grabbed by Retzlaff. Chapman behind the defense. Showtime again, but he's fouled. Not an intentional foul, Retz is saying. I don't think they're going to get it. Jameis Powell guilty of his 2nd personal. And we will see Tom Chapman shooting 2. I use the intentional call very often. 7 points for Tom Chapman, who has hit all 3 of his free throws tonight. Figure this out. You know, he goes 2 for 9 last night from the line. Now he's 3 for 3 from the line tonight, trying to keep it perfect as he puts the shot in the air, and it's good. Tom must have shot some mental free throws last night and today, because he's making them all after having trouble last night. 36-30, Spartans by 3. And he misses the second one, and it goes out of bounds off Dan Huberty. 44 seconds remaining in the opening half from Minneapolis Community College. The winner of this game plays for the state championship tomorrow at 4 against the winner of our second championship semifinal today, and that will be between Rainy River and Worthington at 8:30. On the near side, Curtis Wilson gives it to McEwen's, open for three, hitting the three, and we're tied at 36 apiece. McEwen's now with 9 points. 20 seconds remaining. Spartans can hold it for the last shot if they so desire. The shot clock is turned off. Huberty looking to the top to Schliemann, free throw line area. His pass is tipped. Chapman recovers it. 10 seconds. Chapman in for Schliemann. Layup good. Schliemann to the hoop off the feed from Chapman. 5 seconds on the clock. Powell, three-point area, lets it fly at the buzzer. In and out. And the Spartans will take a 2-point lead into the locker room. And what a great first half of basketball here at Minneapolis.
Down the wire, Craig. Okay. Give anything.
That's right. Quick, let's go. Spartans have the first possession of the second half, and they convert immediately off the penetration on the wing. Tom Chapman in double figures now with 10 points. Good drive to the basket by Tommy Chapman. And the Spartans are up by 4, just underway. Here's Merced from 18 feet. Off the heel, grabbed by Chapman on the defensive boards. Chapman gives to Jason Retzlaff up the right side. Schliemann they've been hitting about 4 traveling violations tonight. Spartans on top, 40-36. Big game tomorrow night at Gustavus. Gustavus and Carleton play in the MIAC playoffs. And that's Ryan Retzlaff for Carleton, and there's a block by Chapman and a shot by Merced. Here comes Retzlaff. Hernandez behind the net with a big jam. Rule in double figures at 10. Blocked by Chapman. How often do you see a big defensive play like that turn into a big offensive play like the dunk at the other end? Here's a three by Kakacek. That's off. Rebound Curtis Wilson. He loses a handle on it. Here's Retzlaff coming away with it. Retzlaff is fouled by Curtis Wilson. His first personal team foul, number 1 in the second half, and the Spartans will get the basketball. Talking about Carleton and Gustavus tomorrow at Gustavus. Ryan Retzlaff plays for Carleton, and Mark Newell, of course, for Gustavus. 2 former Otters. Aaron Grove, a former Spartan, plays for Gustavus. Well, there'll be a lot of Fergus people going down there who are here for the tournament at Fergus Falls Community College. You'll probably go down there and watch that game tomorrow night. Chris Fernholtz works the dribble. Right side feed to Lou Hernandez. Back to Fernholtz, and he is guilty of a traveling violation. 9 Spartan turnovers. 42-36. Spartans lead it by 6 points with 18:30 to go in the ball game. James Powell will set it up. Drives against Fernholtz. Oh, a wide open alley. Boy, did they clear that lane nice. And then Powell used his acceleration, went right up the lane to the left-hand layup. He has 10 points now, and it's 42-38. Retzlaff inside. Schliemann behind the knee and a foul. Schliemann will shoot 2. And the foul is on Curtis Wilson, his second. 2 team fouls against Mankato Bethany in the second half, and Schliemann, who has 11 points but has hit only 1 of 3 from the free throw line, will go to the line to shoot 2. Spartans 6 of 11 as a team from the foul line. Free throw is on the way, and it won't drop for him. In and out. Spartans are not hitting their foul shots. Last night they only hit 10 out of 19. Today they're only 6 out of 12. And now 7 out of 13. Schliemann has a dozen. And the Spartans lead by 5 at 43-38. Merced, left side to Kakacek, enters it to Wilson, knocked loose by Chapman. Wilson recovers. Right side, James Powell has it. He's guarded by Fernholtz. Beyond the three-point arc, here's Wilson, left side on the wing. Taichikias Turner, he gives it to Powell, and he'll hit the 3 and make it a 2-point ball game. And it's Powell with 13. 43-41. Hernandez taking the lob from Retzlaff, turning in the lane and hitting with a turnaround shot. Lou Hernandez with a dozen. 45-41. 3-point range, Powell to Turner. Turner guarded by Chapman. Right side dribble. Looks back to the top to Jameis Powell. A good crowd on hand for the game tonight. A lot of four-year coaches here scouting this talent in the community college ranks, and there's a lot of talent on these teams. Here's Wilson, baseline against Schliemann, passing off to Turner, and the ball knocked loose. Here comes Chapman, ahead to Fernholz, and Fernholz will slow it down. Retzlaff straight on for three, and he passed it for Schliemann, and Schliemann was looking to the board. Jason faked everybody out on the shot, including his teammates, and it results in a turnover. 17:06 remaining. Alan Howgard Law Office can help you with possession rule. At the beginning of the game, of course, you have the jump ball, and the team that wins that jump ball, of course, has the first possession of the basketball, and then the alternating possession rule goes into effect, meaning the next time there's a jump ball called, they'll check the possession arrow, and the other team will get possession, and then they will change the arrow to the other side. So the alternating possession rule, one of the rules of the game in high school and college basketball, by the Howgard Law Office. Lou Hernandez has just picked up his fourth foul, and the Spartans cannot have that. Hernandez, trying to block the shot from the corner, picks up his fourth personal. That is team foul number 1 in the second half for the Spartans, and we're going to see Tychikius Turner at the line to shoot 2. Shumperlin comes in to replace Lou Hernandez. Gary playing with that light cast on his left hand. Turner hits the free throw. Second one on the way. And it's good. 45-43. Spartans by 2 with under 17 minutes to play in the ball game. Jason Retzlaff against the full court pressure. 2-2-1 full court zone press. And here's Fernholz dribbling off his leg. Spartans have their 11th turnover. Bethany Lutheren has 9. And the Vikings now will put the ball in play. Jameis Powell steps over the timeline, will set the offense with a chance to tie it with a 2. Will give the lead to back to Bethany with a 3. Powell left side of the floor, drops it inside baseline. Merced fighting against Shuffle, and he walks. Turnover number 10 for the Vikings. Spartans get possession. 16:28 to play. 45-43. Spartans by 2 as Retzlaff takes the feed. Retzlaff to Fernholz. Back to Retzlaff. Brings it into the front court now. Jason behind the back on the dribble. Middle of the floor to Fernholz. 16:15 on the clock. Spartans by a basket. Fernholz, Chapman, baseline. He blows past the defender, off the glass for 2, and Tom Chapman now with a dozen. That was a great move on the baseline. He is so explosive down there. 4 minutes gone in the second half. Spartans lead it by 4. Here's Merced up high, guarded by Shumperlin. Left side to Kukacik. Retzlaff on him. Bounce pass inside. Turner against Chapman, and the layup is good, and we've got a foul on Chapman. Good drive by Tychikius Turner. He has 6 points, going for 7 with a 3-point play possibility, and Tom Chapman has his second personal foul, and that is team foul number 2. Troy McEwens comes in, replacing Kukacik. 47-45, Spartans by 2. And the free throw on the way, and it's good. 1-point ball game. Turner's perfect on his 3 free throws. 9 out of 13 as a team from the line. Fernholz has the ball kicked away by Powell. They'll reset the 35-second clock. 47-46, Spartans by 1 with 15:48 to play. Spartans have led by as many as 6, have trailed by as many as 3. We've had 12 lead changes and 9 ties, all of them occurring in the first half. Fernholz, far side, back to the middle to Retzlaff. Takes it over the line. Fernholz beyond the 3-point arc. Shumperlin in the corner. One dribble, then back to Fernholz. There's Jason Retzlaff with the basketball, cutting into the lane. Retzlaff all the way to the hole, off the glass, rolls off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Wilson in the corner. Here comes Jameis Powell, cuts into the free throw line area, pass to the corner. Turner chases it down after he lost the handle on it. Jameis Powell has it back beyond the 3-point arc. Top of the key, Merced sets it to Turner. Right side now, here's Jameis Powell spinning. Feeding to McEwens on the wing, guarded by Retzlaff. Merced will turn and shoot and miss, and Schliemann had the rebound and he was fouled. That foul is on Curtis Wilson, and that will be his 3rd. Curtis has all 3 of his team's fouls in this second half, and the Spartans will get the basketball now with 15 minutes to play in the ball game, leading by a point at 47-46. Jason Retzlaff against McEwens, left side to Fernholtz. Works the dribble, across the floor it comes. Retzlaff against McEwens. Gives to Chapman, right side. Chapman back to the top. Schliemann reverses it to Retzlaff. Free throw line. Dishing to Schumperlin on the break to the hole, and Gary Schumperlin has his first points since coming off his injury. And a big hoop off the feed from Retzlaff, and it's 49-46. Spartans by 3 with 14 and a half minutes to play. The winner plays for the title tomorrow at 4 against either Rainy River or Worthington. Those two teams play the second game tonight. The loser plays at 2 for third place in the state. The Mankato Bethany, though, they need this one for sure to get to the Division I championship. Missed shot from the free throw line. And Tychikius Turner can't handle the rebounds. It goes out of bounds. Spartans need the win to get to the championship game and a chance to get to the Nationals as well, or to the regional tournament, I should say. The Division III regional tournament will be played in La Crosse, Wisconsin against Western Wisconsin Tech on Wednesday night at 7:30. Chapman, baseline penetration, missed the shot. Boy, he had a nice penetration move to the hoop again, but couldn't get it to foul. Here's James Powell with it. Beyond the three-point arc, drops it inside to Merceth. Looks through the lane, all the way out to McEwens beyond the three-point arc. Under 14 minutes to play now, 49-46. Spartans by 3. Merceth, underhand scoop shot. The baseline doesn't drop, and Schliemann has the defensive rebound. Here comes Jason Retzlaff. Jason, the long NBA 3. Hard off the heel. Chapman, the big rebound. Takes it up the lane. Off the glass, too hard. And then a rebounding foul coming. And it's going to be against Mankato Bethany. And that foul is against Bright, his second personal, and that is team foul number 4. Spartans will throw it in from underneath. Bethany with 4 team fouls, the Spartans with 2. And with 13:32 remaining, Schliemann will pass the ball in on the offensive end. Pass to Retzlaff, baseline, lets it fly, hits the shot. Jason Retzlaff, double figures with 11. 51-46, 13:20 to go. Timeout. Mankato Bethany. That lead. It is presently at 5, 51-46. They have led by as many as 6. Spartans have great balance tonight. Chapman with 12, Hernandez with 12, Schliemann with 12, Retzlaff with 11. James Powell. Kevin Roll is on for the Spartans. Schliemann, Chapman, Schumperlin, and Retzlaff out there with him. Powell working the offense. Spartans playing man-to-man. Right side of the floor. Turner pass stolen away by Schliemann, but then it is controlled by Turner. Now knocked away by Chapman, tipped up by Retzlaff. Retzlaff driving, has Chapman with him, gives him the ball at the baseline, and he's fouled. Quick hands by Tom Chapman. Aggressive play by Jim Schliemann. And smart heads-up play by Retzlaff and Chapman on that 2-on-2 break. And the foul is assessed to Tychikius Turner. That is his third. It is team foul number 5 against Mankato Bethany. And Tom Chapman, who is 4 out of 5 from the line, is there to shoot 2. He has 12 points. And his first free throw is good. Spartans have equaled their largest lead. It is 52-46. When these two teams played at Mankato earlier this year, the Spartans needed a 3 from Tom Chapman at the buzzer to beat them by a point. Second one is good also. Chapman with 14 points. Spartans have their biggest lead. It's a 7-point margin with 12:40 remaining. McEwens driving baseline, missing the layup. The rebound is tipped into the lane. McEwens has it. Kicks it out to Bright. The 3 is off. Schliemann gets the defensive board. Schliemann will take a dribble, finds Retzlaff in the midcourt. Jason will step over the timeline and set it up with 12:20 to play. Retzlaff to the top to Schumperlin. Lobs it inside. Schliemann in traffic. Left hand hook. Good by Schliemann. 14 for Schliemann. The Spartans by 9. It's 55-46. James Powell against Trevor Morrow. Top of the key, Tychikius Turner into the lane, 15-footer off the rim. Offensive board, Bright stripped and fouled by Retzlaff. Jason Retzlaff has his first personal. And that is team foul number 3 against the Spartans. Under 12 minutes to play in the ball game. Spartans on top by 9. We'll see Curtis Wilson back in the lineup. He has 3 fouls. And also checking in is Mitch Stewie. Merceth will come out. Turner will come out. Mankato Bethany will pass the ball in. Jameis Powell looking to the corner. McEwens has it. He's guarded by Morrow. Bounce pass inside. Wilson muscles his way up in traffic. Missed the shot. Gets his own rebound. Puts it up. And we've got a foul on Schliemann. Schliemann will get the personal. And that will be his second personal foul. And going to the free throw line, Curtis Wilson, who has 8 points and has hit 1 out of 2 from the line tonight. 11:48 to play, 55-46. Spartans on top by 9. Here's the free throw, and it's good. So Wilson has 9 points. There's only one player in double figures so far tonight for Bethany, and that's Jameis Powell, who has 13. And now Curtis Wilson will try to join him with his second free throw, and he does. So that's 10 points now for Curtis Wilson. 55-48 lead for the Spartans over the Vikings. Retzlaff against the full court pressure, working the dribble. From the roll, knocked away and stolen. Here's Jameis Powell breaking in for 2. Off the steal. Great steal by Powell, who is so quick. Retzlaff again working that dribble. Gets it to Schliemann. Over the line to Tom Chapman on Curtis Wilson. And Curtis Wilson has his 4th personal foul. And it is team foul number 6. And the Spartans will throw it in from in front of their own bench, and Tom Chapman will pass the ball in. 11:25 to go, 55-50 now. Spartans by 5. Retzlaff off the inbounds for 3. That's off the side of the rim. Weak side rebound by Curtis Wilson. 11:20 on the clock. Spartans by 5, but Bethany chiseling away at that lead. It was a 9-point advantage just a few moments ago. Right Trites back outside in the corner. Ball in the hands of Troy McEwens. He's guarded by Chapman. Looks up high to Bright Price. Top of the key. He'll shoot the 3. It's short, and it's an air ball. Out of bounds it goes. Spartans will get it. Under 11 minutes left in the ball game. Spartans on top by 5 as Jim Schliemann will pass it in. Retzlaff takes it against Jameis Powell. He'll work the dribble. Comes up the right side now. Across the floor to Trevor Morrow. Left side Chapman penetrating, dishing. Shumperlin inside. Spins it up off the glass for 2. But we've got a foul and a push with Chapman on the line. And Mankato Bethany will have Jameis Powell picking up his 3rd foul. The bonus is on. Fernholtz back in. Merceth returns. Curtis Wilson will come out. Huberty's going to come back in for the Spartans. It looks like Shumperlin's going to go to the free throw line. Gary's 0 for 1 at the line tonight. He has 2 points. Lehman will get a break as Huberty comes in. Morrow's in. Fernholtz is in for Retzlaff. And now Shumperlin with the 1-and-1. Gary's free throw is good. Shumperlin has 3. Looking for number 4. 56-50. Spartans by 6. They have led by as many as 9 in this second half. They have not trailed in the second half. Shumperlin misses off the front of the rim. And it's rebounded by Bethany. Jameis Powell brings it out of the backcourt on the dribble. 6-point Spartan lead. Powell, McEwens, Bright Price. Stewie is in there, and also Merceth. Here's Bright Price, baseline turnaround is good by Seth Bright Price, his first basket of the game. 56-52. Fernholtz double team, ball stolen away by Powell. Here's Stewie beyond the 3-point arc, passing it to Powell. Powell holding it now. The Vikings are within 4, and they have possession of the ball off the steal. Fernholtz is guarding against Stewie. Top of the key. McEwens has it. Right side to Jameis Powell. Feeds it inside to Bright Price. Off the glass, no good. And Shumperlin rebounds and gives to Chapman, who pushes it ahead to Fernholtz on the right side with under 10 minutes to play in the game. We have passed the midway point of the second half, and the Spartans will take a timeout. 9?
Keep fine. Yeah, that's good practice.
Spartans have the basketball, leading by 4 with 9 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the ball game. Fernholtz hands it off to Jason Retzlaff, and Retzlaff is bumped. by McEwen's, his third personal. And Retzlaff will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. Jason is 1 for 2 at the line. He has 11 points. And once we get to the 10th team foul, of course, it's a 2-shot foul. And 2 more fouls will put Mankato Bethany in that position. Missed free throw. Shumpel in the offensive rebound, and he misses the follow-up shot that he is fouling, and he'll go to the line. So now that's 9 team fouls. Seth Breitkreitz has his 3rd foul. Curtis Wilson on the bench with 4. Lou Hernandez has spent almost the entire half on the bench with 4 fouls. He's been out since the 16-minute mark. Shumpel at the line to shoot 2, and he hits the free throw. That's 4 points for Gary. And the Spartans are up by 5 again at 57-52. Jim Schlieman's going to come back in. Shumpelin's second shot is good. So Shump has 5 all in the second half. He'll get a good hand. It's 58-52. Spartans by 6. I think the Spartan faithful are glad to see Shump out there. 9:40 left. James Powell into the front court. Right side pass beyond the 3-point line. It's McEwen's guarded by Retzlaff. Takes a dribble just to Breitkreitz. Pass knocked away and recovered by Mankato Bethany. It goes through the legs of McEwen's. Out of bounds, they say it went off Huberty. Curtis Wilson's coming back in, and Tommy Chapman's coming back in for the Spartans. The roll will come out. Bethany will throw it in from underneath. 9:22 left. Spartans by 6. Well, the inbounds pass up the sidelines. They throw it away. Good pressure on the inbounds. 12 Bethany turnovers. Spartans have 13. Schliemann will pass it in. Looks to Tom Chapman on the left side, across the floor to Fernholz. Now back to Jason Retzlaff. Spartans with 9:15 remaining have a 6-point lead in this ball game. Fernholz has it. Looks to Huberty up high, hands it to Chapman. Chapman right wing, working the dribble. Takes it back out, will reset it. We have 9 minutes left in the ball game. Chapman free throw line, passing to Fernholz. Cuts in on the wing to the corner for Retzlaff. Anticipated and a steal. Good job by James Powell. Here comes Powell all the way to the hoop for the layup. Powell has 9 second half points, 17 for the ball game, and it's 58-54. Spartans by 4 with 8:40 left. Retzlaff against Powell. Right side to Fernholz. 3-point area. Back to Jason. Straight on for 3. Off the iron hard. And on the rebound, it comes into the hands of Curtis Wilson. So the Spartans now with a 4-point advantage. But Mankato Bethany with the basketball, and James Powell has it in his hands. Powell is guarded by Chris Fernholz. Powell sets it at the top of the key. Working the left-hand dribble. 8:10 to go. McEwen's has it. He's guarded by Retzlaff. 10 on the shot clock. Penetration. They dish it to Powell. 3-point area. Goes baseline. Double team. Back out. Here's a 3 by Stewie. He hits the 3. And it's a 1-point ball game with 8 minutes left. Mitch Stewie hits his first points of the night. The big 3-pointer. 58-57. Spartans at one time had a 9-point lead at 55-46, but they have been outscored 11-3 in that span. And now a turnover. The Spartans tried to lob it inside, and it was intercepted. 58-57. Spartans by 1. McEwen's with a basketball up high. Bounce pass down to Curtis Wilson against Schliemann. Schliemann's got a body on him. Now back out. 3-point area, McEwen's. Pitches off to Stewie. Here's James Powell, 10 on the shot clock. Powell right side, the long 3, and the lead goes to Mankato Bethany. They have their first lead of this second half, and that's 20 points for James Powell. Retzlaff brings it across the floor to Chapman. Over to Fernholz. The 3 is open, and Fernholz misses. Tipped out, grabbed by James Powell. Spartans down by 2 with 7 to go. Powell, right side, Stewie, another 3 open. That's off the rim. Rebounded by Merced in traffic, and he's fouled. And he will go to the line to shoot 2. Mankato Bethany with quite a run here. They have outscored the Spartans 14-3 since the Spartans had that 9-point lead. And the foul is called on Jason Retzlaff. It is his second personal. Team foul number 5, and with 6:51 remaining, Lou Hernandez checks back into the lineup. Spartans led 55-46. Dave Retzlaff wants a timeout. They trail 6-0 on KJJK. Tim Merseth on the line, hitting his 10th point of the night with that first free throw. It's a 2-shot foul, and the second one is up and in and out, no good. And rebounded by Mankato Bethany. Stewie pulls it out, and Jameis Powell has it. 3-point lead for Bethany. That equals their biggest lead of the night. On the near side, Turner back out to Powell. He's guarded by Fernholtz. 6:35 to go. Ball in the hands of Tachikius Turner. Right side to Stewie. Now Jameis Powell has it. Shot clock again down to the 10-second mark. 61-58, Bethany by 3. Powell, 3-point area. He'll shoot it over Fernholtz, and he hits another 3. Well, Bethany has really turned up the heat here. 64-58. Hernandez, baseline turnaround is good. Well, Lou didn't get Rusty on the bench. He's got 14. Now it's a 4-point ball game. The Spartans need to stop. To stop this Mankato Bethany run is what they need to do. 16-3 was the run there for Mankato Bethany to get the lead up to a 6-point margin. But right now it's a 4-point game. 64-60, 5:45 left. Bethany passing on the wing. Stewie with shoot the 3. It's off, and the board is tipped and then controlled by Hernandez. Outlet pass to Retzlaff. 3-point area. Retzlaff driving in. Here comes Powell. Hernandez is back. He feeds it, and we're going to have a block on Lou, and the basket will count. Block on Hernandez. The basket counts for Mercer, who has 12 points, and he'll go to the line to try to shoot get the 3-point play. And Lou Hernandez has fouled out of the game with 5.5 minutes to play. It all started with Jameis Powell's steal off Jason Retzlaff. That's 14 points for Lou, who fouls out with 5:30 to go. Now, this is going to be an uphill battle now. It was trailing. Lou tried to get position to draw the charge, but got the blocking call instead, and the shot by Merseth went in. He misses the free throw. It's tipped out on the rebound. Chapman had it, lost it. Now Retzlaff's got it. Jason, middle of the floor, penetrating the lane, and now we've got the foul call. And the foul call will be on Stewie. And that's team foul number 10, so it'll be a 2-shot situation the rest of the way for Mankato Bethany. Every time they commit a foul, the Spartans will shoot 2. And Jason Retzlaff's a good man to have shooting 2 on a normal night, but Jason's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. He has 11 points. It's 66-60. Bethany with the lead, and Retzlaff hits the foul shot. 66-61. 5:23 to go. Jason to try to make it a 4-point game. Free throw is good. 4-point ball game. And Mankato Bethany will bring it up to 4 with Jameis Powell in control. Powell has 3 3-pointers in this second half. Bethany as a team has 4. Fernholtz respecting that 3 now. He's right out there on the perimeter. Inside, Merseth driving, bounce pass. Wilson hits the layup. Curtis Wilson has 12. And Bethany is back on top by 6 with 5 minutes to go. Retzlaff for 3. Off the rim. Rebound by Schliemann. When Schliemann with a big board, he's got 16. It's a 4-point lead for Mankato Bethany as Powell runs the offense against Fernholtz. Jameis Powell with a huge second half. He has 15 of his 23 points in his second half. 9 of them on 3 threes. And he's got contact up high and a foul on Chapman. That puts the bonus on, and Stewie will go to the line for the 1-and-1. Chapman has his 3rd personal foul.
And the Vikings.
Stewie on the line for the 1-and-1. He has a 3-pointer, which was a big one. Gave the lead back to Mankato Bethany for the first time in this second half. At 60-58. Here's a shot by Stewie, and it's in and out, and it drops. So Stewie has his 4th point, looking for his 5th. It's a 5-point lead, 69-64. Mankato Bethany out in front. Here's the bonus, and it's good. Back to a 6-point lead. Spartans with Jason Retzlaff, 4th in the basketball in the backcourt. Left side to Fernholtz. Returns it to Retzlaff. Retzlaff stops the dribble, finds Shumperlin. Here's Retzlaff, free throw line area, and we've got a foul. And that'll put Retzlaff on the line. Spartans barely got it over the line that time, just barely. And the foul on James Powell is his fourth. And here's Retzlaff going to the line to shoot two. Well, it would be a huge blow to Mankato Bethany if Powell fouled out. They've got Powell and Curtis Wilson, both with 4 personal fouls. Spartans have already lost Lou Hernandez with 5. Retzlaff hits the free throw. Jason has nailed 3 straight, 4 out of 6 on the night. He has 14 points. It's 70-65. Second shot on the way, and that's off the rim, no good. Rebound tied up. Shumperlin and Wilson, and Mankato Bethany will get the possession. 4:25 left in the ball game. The Spartans trail by 5 points. They have led by as many as 9 in this game, have trailed by as many as 6. Bethany with James Powell handling the basketball, and they'll take a timeout. We'll break for what? Tickets are $10 for adults, $5.50 for students, and they go on sale at 7 o'clock Monday morning in that ticket area, the corridor by the gymnasium. Otters play at 9:45 Wednesday night against the winner of the Montague Brooklyn Center game. They are playing tonight for the Section 6A championship. Penetration, free throw line. The shot on the way by James Powell. It's no good, but Powell gets his own rebound. Brings it back out. They reset, 35 seconds on the clock. Under 4 minutes to play in the game. The Spartans trail by 5. The winner plays for the title tomorrow at 4. The loser for third place at 2. Against either Rainy River or Worthington. They play the next semifinal game at 8:30. James Powell being guarded by Chris Fernholz. Shot clock ticking down to the 10-second mark with 3.5 minutes to play. Left side, Stewie, guarded by Chapman. Drives in, shoots. Shot is blocked by Chapman, and it's picked up by Retzlaff. Retzlaff up the sideline to Chapman. Beyond the three-point arc, Chapman having a little trouble with the ball. Now looking back out to Fernholz. Fernholz to Chapman on the wing. Chapman has it with 3:10 to go. Chapman takes it inside of the lane, and we're going to have a hold on. He has fouled out of the game with 3:08 to play. And these two teams' lineups are on the bench. And Tom Chapman is on the line, and Tom has hit 6 out of 7 from the free throw line, and he will shoot 2 here. He has 14 points, and that one is off the front of the rim, no good. Spartans trail 70-65 with 3:08 to play. Chapman trying to draw them to within 4. Tom puts the ball in the air, and it's good. So Chapman now at 15, and it's a 4-point ball game, 70-66. In the backcourt, bounce pass across the floor, right sideline, it's Stewie. Back out to Troy McEwens. McEwens brings it near side to Tychikius Turner, who puts it back in the hands of McEwens. Right side feed to Turner. Turner looks for Stewie. Now he drives, and the reverse layup blocked by Schliemann, who controls the rebound and gets it to Chapman. Spartans down by 4. 2:40 to go. Chapman, free throw line, into the lane. Loose ball. Stolen away by Bethany, and a backcourt foul on Fergus. Spartans needed to convert on that possession. They had a huge stop at the other end on the rebound, the block shot, controlling the rebound and then getting the opportunity, but not converting. Merceth hits the free throw. 13 points for Merceth. It's 71-6 KJJK. Handler. And they're Hawk on defense, so they're going to miss him in a number of ways. Of course, the Spartans will miss Hernandez for his defensive presence inside and his board work as well as his offensive production. Merceth misses. Rebound. Curtis Wilson has it knocked away. Here comes Chapman. Chapman gives it to Retzlaff. Retzlaff, left side of the floor. Driving on the wing. Off the glass. Out kicked up by Schliemann. No good. Second tip attempt doesn't drop. Now Schliemann misses again. 3 attempts at the hoop. Right inside by the basket. And none of them converted. The Spartans had an excellent opportunity to get to within 3 and could not make it happen. That series will come back to haunt them if they lose this game. 2 minutes to go. Spartans down by 5. Right side of the floor. Stewie has it. Cuts in free throw line. Back out to Wilson. Left side penetration. McEwen's reverse layup. Good by McEwen. He's got 11 the Spartans are down by 7. They have never trailed by 7 in this game until this moment. Fernholz driving baseline, passing off. Schumperlin, free throw line. It's Retzlaff, three-point area. It's the screen, double team. Retzlaff driving the lane, dishing. Schliemann, left-hand layup. Good by Schliemann. Timeout. Spartans take the timeout. 18 points.
We are in Spartan right now.
About ready? We've got a foul as the ball is brought into the front court by Mankato Bethany, and we'll see Tychikius Turner, the 6'3 sophomore, going to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's the last foul that will result in a 1-and-1. From here on out, it will be 10 fouls on the Spartans, which will make it a two-shot situation. So they got to hope that Tychikius Turner misses this one. That foul on Fernholz is his second. Turner with 7 points, and he misses the free throw, but they get the offensive rebound again. Curtis Wilson passes it out to Turner. Bounce pass right side. Stewie has it. Brings it back across to McEwens. McEwens is fouled by Fernholz, and now it'll be a two-shot foul. 1:09 to go. Fernholz has his third personal. So the Spartans, first of all, had 4 offensive rebound attempts at the other end when they were down by 3. And they were down by 5, rather. Could have made it a 3-point game. Couldn't get it in. And now the missed free throw resulting in an offensive rebound. That's happened more than once tonight, too. Troy McEwens, 2 for 4 at the line. He'll shoot 2. 73-68. Bethany by 5 with 1:09 to go. Here's McEwen's shot. It is good. 12 points for Troy McEwens, and a timeout taken by the Spartans. 1:09 left, 74-68. Well, Brad Russell and his family are here from the Sandpiper Restaurant, one of our sponsors. Sandpiper Restaurant, one of our Spartan basketball sponsors. 74-68. Bethany leading by 6, and McEwens at the free throw line to try to make it a 7-point lead for the second time tonight. Free throw is good. So McEwens pushes it back up to a 7-point lead. The Spartans are getting close to needing a miracle. Here's Jason Retzlaff, 3-point area off to Chapman. Chapman working the dribble into the lane. Tommy takes it up in the lane, misses his shot. The rebound at the baseline out of bounds, and it was last touched by Mankato Bethany. Spartans throw it in from underneath with 56 seconds to go. Trail by 7, 75-68. Fernholz into Schliemann. Schliemann goes baseline against Wilson. Gives it to Retzlaff. Jason will put it in the air from 3-point range and miss. And the board grabbed by Mankato Bethany, and Fernholz picks up his 4th foul. And we're going to see Line to shoot the 2-shot foul, rather. 46 seconds left. Spartans trail by 7, 75-68. And the free throw by Turner is in the air, and it's off. No good. Turner, 3 out of 5 shooting free throws. Spartans need to look for another miss here. Get the rebound, crank a 3, and make something happen. They miss the free throw. Schumperlin gets the rebound. Had it knocked away. Recovers, though. Chapman up the right side to Retzlaff. Retzlaff trying to get open. Gets a screen from Schumperlin. Leans in. Shoots the 3. It's good. 3-point field goal by Jason Retzlaff. 75-71. A foul up the right sideline. And we will see McEwens going to the free throw line this time. It's 75-71. Fernholz has just fouled out. That's his 5th foul. With 33 seconds remaining, Chris gets a good hand. He fouls out with 2 points on the night. And we'll see McEwens at the free throw line to shoot 2. He has 13 points. I'm sure we'll see Kevin Barreau coming into the ball game here. And at the guard spot, McEwens to the free throw line to shoot 2. 75-71, 33 seconds to go. McEwens with his first free throw opportunity. 33 seconds remaining. McEwens takes his time at the line. Free throw up and good. McEwens now with 14. 76-71, 5-point Bethany lead.
I've never seen it happen.
McEwens takes his time out there. It's short, and the rebound grabbed by Retzlaff. 30 seconds left. Spartans down by 5. Jason Retzlaff. Three-point area. Into the lane. Lets it fly. Banks it in. Three-pointer for Jason Retzlaff. Jason has hit a couple of big threes. And we've got a backcourt foul call. And that foul on Schliemann is his third. Retzlaff with the three back-to-back threes at 76-74. Bethany with 23 seconds remaining. And at the free throw line, one of the Bethany players, who's at McEwen's, Colle McEwen, will go to the free throw line. It's not over yet. You don't count these Spartans out until that final buzzer. 76-74 Bethany. McEwen's at the line. McEwen's with the first free throw, and it is no good. No good. The Spartans got a timeout. By Tom Chapman, a desperation three won the game for them. Here's McEwen's at the line. If he hits this free throw, they've got to look for a three. He's hit 5 of 9 from the line. The free throw is good. It is a three-point lead. Spartans get the ball into Jason Retzlaff. Jason behind the back on the dribble. Takes it into the front court. 15 seconds. Retzlaff, the long three. In and out. Rebound grabbed by Bethany. And the backcourt foul is going to put Stewie on the line for 2 shots. Jason headed on target. He headed on target, but it rolled around the rim. No good. And has his 4th personal foul. Spartans are out of timeouts. 12 seconds left. 77-74 Bethany. And now Stewie on the line, and he is 2 for 2. He has 5 points. Here's Stewie from the free throw line. Spartans are the defending state champions. The free throw is good. Stewie hits it. He's got 6. It's a 4-point lead. 78-74. One more opportunity for Stewie. He's got the ball. He puts it up, and he hits it. It's a 5-point lead. Stewie has 7 points. 79-74. And we'll be back. Get a 64-58 lead. Their biggest lead has been 7. Spartans will throw the ball in. Schliemann will pass the ball in. And he will get it into Jason Retzlaff. Jason has had trouble shooting tonight. He has the basketball, 3-point range. Passes off. Chapman will shoot the 3. It's good! 4 seconds to go. Now they need the foul right away. And Wilson has the ball knocked away and a foul on Chapman. Chapman nailed that 3-point play from the left side. And we've got a foul on Tom Chapman. Chapman has his 4th. And Curtis Wilson is going to the line. 2 seconds left. 79-77. And Curtis Wilson will go to the free throw line. Curtis Wilson will go to the line. Get it. Curtis Wilson with 12 points. 3 out of 4 from the free throw line. Curtis Wilson. Wilson has 13 points. It's 80-77. Bethany by 3. 2 seconds to go. Spartans need a miss, a rebound, and a prayer. No good. There's the miss. Shumperman, Chapman, the prayer on the way is short. And Mankato Bethany has qualified for the championship game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. With an outstanding effort here against the Spartans. 80-77, the final score on the board. Bethany defeating Fergus Falls Community College, handling the Spartans. Their 5th loss of the season. And the Spartans will be here tomorrow afternoon at 2 to play for 3rd place in the state, and their opponent will be the loser of the Rainy River Worthington game. And then at 4 o'clock tomorrow, Mankato Bethany will go for the championship against the winner of tonight's 2nd game. The final again, Bethany 80, Fergus Falls 77. We'll be back with a recap of tonight's season after. Involved in these things, I mean, if I were up and down emotionally like that, it'd be terrible. I just take it when it comes, huh?
A reminder, tomorrow's